Cheeky Richo's Healthy Cheesy Chicken Nuggets. They're baked, not fried. Hi and welcome to Cheeky Richo's Healthy Chicken Nuggets. These little morsels are perfect for kids. They love the flavour of them, and they're also a great party-size, bite-sized treat as an hors d'oeuvre. So let's get started. We will be using the Thermo Chef, and we will be using very lean chicken thigh meat. You could use any type of chicken meat that you like, but I happen to like the flavour of the darker chicken thigh meat. To our Thermo Chef jug, we've got our cheese. We've just cut it into little cubes, that big, and we're just going to pop those in. Speed 5, 10 seconds, and this is what you should have. So we just tip that into a bowl. You can't put this all in together because it's just not going to work. You have to do it separately, which, as you can see, 10 seconds. You couldn't grate it that quickly. And that's what you should have. We've got some crusty bread. Now I've dried this out in the oven so that it would be really quite crusty, and we're just going to break that up and we're going to grind that into breadcrumbs. So same thing, speed 5 for about 15 seconds. 15 seconds later you have breadcrumb powder. So don't use really fresh bread for this because it would be too moist. Let's mix it all around. You can see all the cheese is getting separated now. No need to wash the jug in between bursts. Pop our spring onions that have been finely chopped in there as well. Our freshly ground black pepper. Take it easy on that if you're using it with kids. And some veggie salt. Now we like the veggie salt because it has a higher flavour content and a lower sodium content. Now our chicken pieces we're going to do in 2 batches. Speed 5, 10 seconds. We've got 3 thigh fillets here that have just been cut into pieces about that big. Just half in. We don't want this really minced into a paste because it'll be like sawdust, and this machine is capable of doing that, and that's not ideal. Okay, after speed 5, 10 seconds, this is what you should have. You've got some bigger chunks in there and you've got some paste in there that will help it all to bind together. Put that into the bowl as well, and we get our next batch and put it on for the same amount of time. At this point, just throw in our crushed garlic, and that can be mixing up with it as well. Speed 5, 10 seconds. Okay, that is what you should have now. We're just going to return our reserved ingredients to the bowl. That's everything back in there. And we're just going to mix this. We don't want to chop, we just want it all mixed together. The beauty of this machine is you can adjust the speed that you process it at. After 30 seconds on speed 2, this is what you should have. We're just going to add our egg white now. So that's just 1 egg white. Blitz it again, speed 2 for another 30 seconds to well combine. Okay, after that final 30 seconds, this is what you should have. Got some chunks in it of the cheese and the chicken. You can still see that the spring onions haven't been chopped into oblivion. We're just going to tip it into a bowl because it's going to be a lot easier to form it into our balls when we don't have to deal with the blades that are in the bottom of the Thermo Chef jug. So just those blades out. The sinews will want to sort of get a bit busy around those blades, just scrape them all off, and as we're making them into balls, those sinews will actually be incorporated randomly through the mix. Now we've got the oven preheating at 180 degrees. We're going to use some baking sheets along with baking paper and a cooking scoop. And the reason we're using the cooking scoop is because it's so much easier. You don't have to get all puggy on your hands, and that's what you should have. Just get your cookie scoop. It's portion controlled as well, and just pop it onto the tray. There you go. Everyone's going to be the same size. Kids won't fight over that then. You can make them nice and neat. You can roll them in semolina or polenta if you want to, or you can just have them nice and rustic like this because it's quick and it's easy. And the kids will love it anyway. You could pop these into the deep fryer if you like, but you'd have to roll them in flour first just to ensure there was a crust on the cheese. And continue with the rest. Okay, we have 2 dozen of our little cheesy chicken nugget, and we're going to pop them in the oven for about 20 minutes until they're cooked. After 20 minutes, 200 degrees, this is what you should have. We're just going to pop them on some absorbent paper to absorb any of the excess oil that has come out of the meat or the cheese. And there you have a fairly healthy alternative to chicken nuggets that the kids are going to love. They're perfect as a finger food. I know you're keen to see what they look like inside. They are piping hot at the moment, so just be a bit careful. Just break them open. Oh, they're so hot. And that's what you should have. We'll taste, shall we? Yum. Too hot. Serve them with a dipping sauce, some perhaps salsa or honey mustard mayonnaise, and they're a delightful finger food. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little cooking demonstration. If you'd like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, just check out our Cheeky Richo channel, and don't forget to please subscribe. And do come back and visit us again soon. We have so much more to show you, and we're uploading lots of videos every week. And thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day. And taste, shall we? We're using our Chiguarito tomato relish. Yellow. That's gorgeous. Thanks for watching.